Welcome inside what's still one of the great stadiums of the NFL. Legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay, home of the Packers. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Carolina Panthers and the Green Bay Packers. We welcome you, Mike Tirico, along with Greg Olson. That's Ryan Fitzgerald. He will start this one. Off we go from Green Bay. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Down. Ready.
Now the first carry of the game for Josh Jacobs. He'll get in behind his blockers, get forward for a pickup of 3. From his interior spot, that's Derek Brown on the tackle.
On the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Okay.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd down and 6.
Black 40. Set cut.
Once again, it's Jacobs. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
52.
A loss of 1. Brings up 3rd and 8.
Steal. Chest steal. Set go.
On 3rd down, they go with Jacobs.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical game here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds. Coaches love to come out early in the game and establish a very aggressive approach. But I'm just not sure, Mike, if at this point in the game they needed to make this decision. I'm going to be very curious to see, does this come back later in the game to bite them?
33. Yellow. Ready.
They'll go play action with Young. Exiting the pocket right. First throw of the game is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Nate Hobbs.
Well, we're getting a little test here early, Mike, to see just how easy is this team to wrap. Didn't look like they were able to get through that opening script that they had worked on all week. So I'm going to be curious on this next drive. Do they stick to the plan? Do they pick up where they left off? Or is there a little bit of a reaction, or dare I say panic, to come out and make some adjustments in response to that early interception?
His first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Trayvon Merritt.
You know, Mike, we're seeing both these offenses come out here and play a little fast and loose in the passing game. The last 2 throws for each team, both resulting in an interception. Now, don't get me wrong. Neither of these secondaries is going to complain. They'll happily feast on those type of throws the rest of the game. But I get a sense on these next 2 drives, come out here, establish the run, dose of ground and pound. Let's settle things down offensively and regroup for the rest of this game.
That's good for the Panthers. First down.
Go red.
A gain of 12. And the Panther first
6.
down.
Mega. Black Ultra. Set.
Now the first carry for Chuba Hubbard. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss.
Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Here we go. 50. Green. Cut.
From the gun, it's Young. Forced out wide. He'll try to run for it. And Young will have a first down into the slide to avoid the contact at the end of the play.
This is exactly how it's supposed to look on third down. His eyes are downfield, nothing materializes. He quickly decides he can do it himself, picks up the first down, and then to protect himself with the slide, well done.
Here we go, set. 52 blue. Set, hut.
On 1st and 10, here's Young. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Javon Bullard. And the Packers are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
Love to throw on 1st and 10. He's going to dial up another deep ball to the 20. And he will dive into the end zone. 84 yards. Touchdown, Green Bay. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
Brendan McManus.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This is Jimmy Horn Jr. on the return. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
Take them on 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Here we go. Yellow, 43.
Get this drive started on the ground. It's Hubbard. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Ready.
Off the play fake. Here's Young. That's taken it. It's Xavier Leggett. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
3-3.
That's good for a Panthers first down.
Here's a carry for Dowdle. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Right, white. Ready?
Out of the shotgun. Young. Open man. Teteroa McMillan. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
38. Blue, black. Hut.
Trying to pick this one up on the ground. It's a gain of 12 then. It's a Carolina 1st down.
A gain of 12 yards. And the Panthers first down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Drill green.
To throw is Young. He'll swing this out to Dowdle. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up
2 minutes remaining. First half in a 7-0 game. Back with more from Lambeau Field after this. Here's 2nd and 2.
Let's go.
Back to throw. Young. Flush to his right. That one out wide. Dowdle. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
Ready,
That's
set.
another Panthers first down. It's a gain of 6. First
52,
down,
boom.
Panthers.
Hut.
Here's Young. To throw. Over the middle, he locates McMillan. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Ready.
At the 19-yard line.
Handoff here, up the middle, and this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Young. That ball is caught on the sideline, and both feet inbounds. A big 3rd down pickup for a first down.
Good for a Panthers first down. First and goal,
Ready.
Carolina.
Throwing is Young. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Nate Hobbs.
Young's pass. Intercepted.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Down. Black 40. Set. Go. 50. Red. Cycle. Rail. Yep. Slide through. Set. Go.
Love to throw it on first down. Forced to his right. Now he'll run it. A first down on the scramble. A gain of 16. So from the 36, it is 1st and 10.
Double. Green down. Ready.
First and 10.
Out of the shotgun. It's Love. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Ready up.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
43 rail. Here we go. Black ultra. 33. Yellow. Hut.
From the gun, it's Love. He's going to take a shot down the field. That's hard to the goal line and in. Matthew Golden. Touchdown, Packers.
This is when you're very fortunate as an offensive play caller, Mike, that you not only have the speed on the outside, but you got the big arm behind center, because it doesn't get real fancy. If you can hold up in the protection, you're saying run as fast and as far as you can. I'm going to throw it as far as I can, and when you connect, it is a thing of beauty, and in this case, it results in a touchdown.
This will be returned from the 6. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Ready. You don't Let's go. 60 red. 60 red. Set.
On first down is Young. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
He's going to let this one go deep. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Let's go now. Black, 95.
On the bootleg, it's Young. That's to the left side, hauled in by Leggett. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drive.
10 cycles.
A gain of 22 yards. First down, Carolina.
Young hands it to Hubbard. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's second down and 7.
It's a pickup at 3. Brings up second and 7.
Another run here with Hubbard. And he will not be able to get free. Picking up only a yard. Now it's third down.
Come on, set. 45, ready.
We're going to get this outside. This could be a double pass. But he's not going to be able to get rid of this. He's going to be tackled behind the line of scrimmage. Tedero McMillan was the intended receiver. And now it's fourth down.
Down.
Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. This is incomplete, but there is a flag. It is back at the line of scrimmage, and this could be a first down. The offense not coming off the field, and here's fourth down.
Ready. Blue, 32. Cut.
They will indeed go as they look to throw. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on fourth and wind up turning it over on down.
So I'm not sure if this is miscommunication or just bad execution, but either way, this is a ball that just needs to be completed. I mean, it's fourth down, money moment. You've got to be good in these critical situations, and when there's opportunities for plays to be made, you got to make them. He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
Here we go. Yellow, ready.
On second down, Love. Now a ball deep, middle of the field, and they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
52 blaster.
First down. First and goal
Green
at
Jack.
the 3-yard line.
Drill green. Slide blue. Red, cycle. Ready?
Here's Love. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. From back at the 13-yard line, it is second and goal.
At the Panthers' 13-yard line.
Blaster, 6. Second.
To throw is Love. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Mike Jackson. He works free, right side. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit. Young to throw on first down. Quick throw, taken in. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
A gain of 13 yards.
Young to throw on first and 10. And for the fourth time today, he has been intercepted.
These second-half red zone opportunities are critical, Mike. I mean, you're not going to score every single time you get down here, but it feels like at this point in the game, this might be my last chance to get this deep. You've got to make the most of those limited opportunities. At least come away with 3. You're hoping for 6, but in this case, you come away with 0.
On first and 10, here's Love. Going up top, and that is incomplete. He's trying to connect with Matthew Golden that time. It's second down.
I love that they continue to stay aggressive here, Mike, and that route right there, we used to call it a big 8. It's a deep post route, but the ball placement isn't exactly where it needs to be, and that's a missed opportunity.
Blue striker, 45, white, smash, red. Fury, yellow. Claws, red. Field, black. Ready.
A second down throw for Love. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
Brings up a third down.
And I think when you look back on the first half, this was an element of the defense that really was missing. There was a lot of open windows, a ton of green grass for the receivers to make uncontested catches. So nice change of pace here. Continue to force the issue and make these guys earn the catch.
Ready.
From the gun on third down, it's Love. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up fourth down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
Here we go. Red, white, 60 red, green jack.
They'll go for it. Love. That's incomplete. Daring call on fourth down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on down.
You know, Mike, I've seen a lot of aggressive plays over the years, but this one, it might just take the cake. I mean, to go for it in this situation, this deep in your own territory, you're making quite the statement that you are going to be aggressive all day long.
This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple. That one's hauled in the side by McMillan. He'll be taken down, but just like that, they are in business. It's first and goal. So these two teams take the long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the third quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Hey, check. 52 blue, slice blue. Ready, ready, cut.
Here's Young. That's to the end zone and is batted away. It is incomplete.
A bit of a risky throw here in the end zone, Mike, and those windows down here tight, they close so much faster in this part of the field. By the time he let it go, the defender was already in position and was able to make a play on the ball.
38, needle blue. Set.
A second down throw for Young. Out to his right. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete.
This is a situation where you just have to be a little bit more decisive with the ball in your hand. I mean, at some point, it's got to come out. You cannot continue to stress your protection over time like he did here. And to take that hit after that amount of time, that falls completely on the shoulders of the quarterback.
Here we go. Go pink. Red, 38. Red, cycle. Set.
Dowdle will take this one in. Touchdown, Carolina.
Touchdown, Carolina.
Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
Ryan Fitzgerald now to add the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Panthers are on the board. It's now 14-7.
Panthers 7.
Looking to double up here. Score the touchdown. They want more. They're lining up for an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
That's the thing about these onside kicks. They're really unpredictable. You're trying to get the ball to take that big high hop, but it doesn't. It ends up just going through everybody on the recovery team and ends up going out of bounds.
Ready.
On the ground, it's Jacobs. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 6.
Come on, ready.
He'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So 3rd down, forthcoming.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up 3rd down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations.
22. Hut, hut.
Look wide, get this one complete, and they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. And now the defense is going to take their first time out. Remember, they get an extra one built in with a 2-minute warning coming up momentarily.
Black 40. Cross. Hut.
From the gun, here comes Jacobs. And that one's going to be closed down in the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing it and dropping him for a loss.
So these situations, Mike, are always very tricky for a play caller. Of course you want to keep the clock moving. You're just trying to run the game out and maintain this lead, but you also don't want to become overly predictable. So with the defense just selling out to stop the run, I think they have to mix in a few high completion percentage passes to just at least keep them off balance.
And 3rd and final timeout taken by the defense, so the 2-minute warning, the only clock stoppage they have left.
Cougar 19.
Here's a designed run. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Josh Jacobs. Touchdown, Green Bay. Extra point by McManus, up and good. And the Packers will take a 21-7 lead.
Brendan McManus to kick
Both
off.
teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. A return now from the 4. They're going to be backed up to start. What a big hit on the return. Stopped him right in his tracks. This is 1st and 10.
Ready. Yellow, 43. Set, huh?
the shotgun. Young. So just under 2 minutes here in this one. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Here's second down.
Ready?
They'll drop to throw. He's going to air this one out. That is brought in. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 88 yards. Touchdown, Carolina. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
A one-score game late. You figure they've got to have this one as they'll try an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
This is tough. You're trying to give your guys a chance and time it just right, but you have to hit it hard enough. This time, it doesn't go 10 yards. Not going to work out.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Get it. Go.
This looks like a design run, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
The 3-4 defense, Mike, is predicated on the big man over the center, the nose tackle. He's big, he's strong, he takes up the entire middle of the defense, and that's exactly what we just saw on that play. He makes the stop for no gain.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Watch out.
They'll run with Jacobs. Once again, this defense up to the task. They stop him for no gain yet again. And now it's 3rd down.
We're seeing such an uptick, Mike, across the league in these hybrid kind of positionless defenders, especially safety. So are they a safety? Are they a linebacker? They're good in both coverage. And in this case, they can play near the line of scrimmage and still make plays on the ground.
And that is incomplete.
Little miscommunication there. Now brings up 3rd down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
The Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds remaining on the clock. So here comes Brandon McManus in a pressure situation. This to make it a 2-possession lead. And this one is going to run out of steam. This is short. It's no good. And they will not be able to make this a 2-possession game.
They're just trying to extend the lead here, and this is definitely one they're going to want to have back.
Blue striker. Ready, ready. 10 black. Set.
On 1st and 10, here's Young. He's going to look for the home run ball. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ended up being a wasted down.
Another try, 2nd and 10.
Set, ready. Hey, hey, blue. Edo blue. Slice blue. Drill green. 6, mega. Ready.
From the gun, it's Young. Rolling right. Open man downfield is Leggett. And he's out of bounds, but Not until he gets inside the 25-yard line. It's a big play when they needed it the most. 33 yards. Here's first down.
Red, striker. Here we go, set. Red, 38. Black shot. Claws red. Ready.
Here we go. One final play. And this is a touchdown. They do it on the final play. And now decision time. Down one. Will they go for two and the win?
Mike, I know everyone loves to debate these decisions, but I don't even think there's a decision to be made. You have got to keep your offense on the field, go for two, and end this thing right here. No overtime.
As big a call as you can make if you're a head coach. Down one, go for two, go for the win.
Go. Hut, hut.
To throw, Young. That is caught. He got it. A daring move going for two pays off. They're going to win by a point. So this one a win for the visiting Panthers. They knew this would be a dogfight away from home, and they were right.